Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo 6. It's your girl, the hippie healer, and happy Leo season. Happy Leo season. All right, since it is Leo season, that's actually going to be the zodiac sign that I start with today, okay? So let's see what's going on, what it is that you need to hear and know the most at this time. Please keep in mind that all of my readings are timeless, that it's going to apply to past, present, and future. And also take what resonates to you and your situation, leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit. Let's see what's going on. Divine Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family, other brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please send me clear and accurate messages for my Leos. Clear and accurate messages for my Leos. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Let's see what's going on for my Leos. What's going on for my Leos, Spirit? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Come on, cards. Messages from my Leos. Okay. It says believe. It says you're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside of your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. So some of y'all have a gift, a talent, or something that you're sitting on. And in reality, the situation, y'all, is when the Most High sends us here with particular gifts and talents, it is a part of our soul's mission to share that, okay? So Leo, figure out what that is and share that. The other card that flew out was compassion. And this is for you guys to be not even just compassionate with others, but also be compassionate with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Speak nicely and kind and beautiful things to yourself. I feel like I'm like feeling the energy of a Leo who will really benefit from like speaking daily affirmation to yourself, like mirror work. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am powerful. I'm resilient. I am. Okay. It says you're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. Leo, you're such a good friend to everybody else. Have you been a good friend to yourself? Have you been showing up to yourself? Have you been being loyal to yourself? Like when you say, you know what, I'm going to start this new help. And, you know, being loyal to yourself and showing up to yourself. You know how you say like, okay, yeah, I'll make sure I come. I'm there to pick you up or get you where you got to go. And you make sure you show up for that person. Okay, well, when you sit with yourself and you have that internal dialogue and those conversations with yourself and you say, you know what, starting Monday, I'm going to start eating clean. No more fast foods. No more eating out. I'm going to start making my own meals. I'm going to start meal prepping. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to start meditating. Are you showing up for yourself? The same way you're showing up for other people. Tell me more, Spirit. Are you showing up for yourself the same way you show up for that job, honey? Okay. And I'm speaking, y'all, when I tell y'all I'm just a vessel, I be letting Spirit use me. Because I promise you that last part I just said, I'm preaching that shit to my soul too. Like, girl, you get up and get your ass together to go show up to that job you don't like. Is you getting up and showing up for what it is that you actually love to do. All right. It also says comfort. It says, how can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. Yeah, something about just being like soft and compassionate with yourself. Loving on yourself a little bit more, Leo. Spending a little bit more time just loving on yourself, nurturing yourself. And yes, it may feel selfish. And one thing I feel like this is just my opinions of Leos. I can't speak for how anybody else feels about Leos, but this is my personal opinion about Leos. Leos are so generous. Y'all are so generous. Like, I've never met, I don't know no stingy. I don't know a stingy ass Leo. Like, that's just my personal opinion. You know, I can maybe thank the Most High that they've only put, you know, very generous. And I don't know. It's so crazy because there's certain times I'll hear like people's perception of Leos, and I'm like, you know, I guess I've only experienced, and maybe because I'm compatible with Leos, maybe that certain qualities about them that maybe other people don't like, I really admire and love about them. But I don't know no selfish ass Leo. But it's like, you know, it's time for, I feel like I was going somewhere with that. I'm saying all that to say this, that Leo, you might have to kind of step in a season of being a little bit with maybe seemingly to other people as selfish. Prioritize yourself a little bit more. It always really comes up for y'all. But prioritizing yourself a little bit more is very, very important. Okay, so we have believe, have faith, compassion, comfort. It's almost like repetitive words, like repetitive energy in different words. It says have faith. It's not always easy to have faith that everything is going to be okay. Yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Baby, have faith. Have faith in the unknown. Have faith that things are always working out for you perfectly at all times. This card just flipped out. I was about to go to a different deck. Scary. Scary. Anyway, I was about to move from this deck that I'm pulling from over to my angel numbers deck, and I go to pick the deck up, and a card flies out, and it's belief system. It says you're blessed with talent and skills that makes it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That's your path to success. Your dreams will soon come true. Quite frankly, Leo, I don't feel like, you know, obviously there's going to be Leos with different type of personality, you know, different personality types. But for my personal opinion of Leos, I feel like Leos are supposed to be seen. They're not supposed to be the sign that like hides in the shadows. You're supposed to be seen. You're supposed to have recognition. Oh, so I didn't even shuffle my cards. Okay, let me, I want to pull a couple angel numbers for y'all before I close this reading out. Clear and accurate messages for my Leos, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for my Leos. Clear and accurate messages for my Leos. Please just block out all interferences so I get these messages across. Clear and accurate messages for my Leos. Clear and accurate. Hold on. I'm smiling because the cards that I pull, and it's so crazy because I think I noticed that there's a Leo who got these 3 numbers tattooed on them. But it says 777, good luck. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty, y'all. Intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. This message is most likely to reach you during times of intense uncertainty. So I'm speaking to a Leo that maybe you're having some level of self-doubt. You have these beautiful big visions for yourself. And every once in a while you might let that self-doubt creep in here and there. This is your spirit guides, your higher self's way of kind of giving you that confirmation that, baby, everything is going to work out. For some of y'all, even greater than what you bargained for. It's believe, like literally believe, have faith, belief system, good luck, compassion and comfort. I feel like everything that is that you desire, Leo, is gonna come to pass. But in the meantime, in between time, you need to just have faith. Have faith that it's coming. And in the meantime, in between time, be compassionate with yourself and